Here we go. Last but not least, Michael, on Monday, yesterday, 47 player positive tests, highest in a day since the pandemic began. I mean, to me, this is such a test case for our loyalty, our collective loyalty to this product known as the NFL. Because for years we've been discussing oversaturation, as in them not only owning one day of the week on Sundays, but basically 7-day-a-week football. And we went through this is deja vu, went through this to a certain extent last season. We had Tuesday night football last year. We had Thursday, but like right now with Omicron having its way with the planet, the country, this league, all professional sports leagues, it's like at what point is it so watered down until it hurts the product? Like, because they're going to get these games in. They're going to get these games in no matter what. These games, they're going to get these games off.
Okay.
But who's playing in them, it's like, I don't want to watch this. I'm not interested in it just because it's on.
Yeah, I don't think we're at that point where it's hurting the product. Yeah, I'm interested in these games. Wasn't it just, it was a month and a half ago, and I know, different circumstance because it was injuries, but the Browns had no Nick Chubb. The Browns had no Kareem Hunt. They had DeErnest. My man's name was DeErnest. I'd never heard of
Balled
a DeErnest.
out for my fantasy team.
Balled
out for my fantasy team.
And ran with power, precision, and joy. You can feel the joy every time.
Great
he broke off like a 6-yard run and really salted away the game. Old school. Browns over Broncos, salted away the game with just running plays. All right.
Yep.
DeErnest gets a shout out after the game from LeBron James in the press conference. He's just full of joy again. Right, for real? LeBron was talking about me. He was tweeting about me.
Okay.
This is why I'm excited. I'm excited because this is the product of our times. This is where we are.
All right.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep.
You're talking about the Craig Reynolds of the world, Craig Reynolds in Detroit, those types of stories.
Yes. Who's my man? We talked about it.
All right.
How about the Arizona Packers game? The guy who was plucked off the Packers, off the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a COVID thing. You're talking about Rasul Douglas. But I don't think that was a COVID thing. But
I'm saying, it was just
people
like,
stepping up.
You go deep. You're going deep down. Like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And they emerge. Because these circumstances make for some pretty creative moments, some pretty resourceful moments. Just like,
I like
where
that
we are. Where we are right now.
I like that take.
Look at where we are right now.
Michael, what you're saying is, this is for the hardcore football fan. This is for the hardcore football fan. That's what you're saying.
Come on.
This is for the nerd that in all of that, and me and you that likes to find teams. It's like what I asked Thomas about yesterday. Cobbling together a roster, fishing for players, trying to find people to. I guess I get the appeal. Just want to point out though, more COVID news. More COVID news.
I know what I'm about to do though. I just spurred you for another franchise. you gonna do franchise mode with like discount players. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Add Tyreek Hill to Travis Kelce, Harrison Butker, and others on the COVID list for the Chiefs. Status in question for Sunday's game against the Steelers.
Huge.
I told you before, COVID more than any team, more than any player, more than any injury will determine the Super Bowl champion for the 2021 NFL season. I like what you said just now. Maybe I will enjoy it for what it is. And it's kind of contradictory because you know that I roll my eyes and is frustrated by the league going the opposite direction I think they should go. Like instead of testing everybody every day, they were like, you know what? Go with God. Like if you're vaccinated and you're asymptomatic, you ain't getting tested. So I'm like, but the league is collectively fatigued about the situation. The players are collectively fatigued about the situation. And so here they are saying, we got to get these games off. We need players to be available quicker if they're asymptomatic and vaccinated, then they would have been under the old protocols, because people like me don't want to see these randoms. But Michael, I appreciate that, man. That's twice now. And John Morant and this, you've touched me right here. I appreciate what you said. I appreciate that.
And Mike, imagine if you win these games. If you're a team that goes in thinking, man, we are screwed. Like if Kansas City on Sunday, if you don't have Tyreek Hill, you don't have Travis Kelce, you don't have your kicker, and you beat Pittsburgh, just imagine the confidence it gives you throughout your locker room. You already have a lot of confidence, but those guys who step up into those vacancies and contribute to the team, they get confidence. They feel like they can do more. The coaches trust them more. If the Browns, I know it's a big if the Browns had won this game last night, Myles Garrett would have been like, oh, we're destined. Because he's like, I ain't going down without a fight. We still got a chance to win the North. But if they had won this game, they would have said, it's destiny. This is our season. We're the Cardiac Kids all over again. We're going to win this division. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
No, listen, man. I feel you. I feel you. I'll be more invested than that. I got tired of looking at every other alert on my phone. Well, some other star player, Jared Goff, Joey Bosa, list goes on and on and on. Every time you look on Pro Football Talk or any other website, somebody else going on the COVID list. And I'm watching the game, I'm like, I can't even really evaluate it properly. I think that's my issue. How do you evaluate the Browns and their season if they don't make the playoffs based off of something that they couldn't even control?
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.